Now, they have no direction. They are just there talking, roaming the media space, talking and talking. Or is it that you're scared to engage them because you don't want an uncomfortable, controversial engagement? What is the problem? Thank you.
Thank you very much. As you can see, our space is open for everybody to come in here and ask questions. Another thing is that you may not understand. I am already a state person. I am a prime minister of Biafra government in exile and the Biafra de facto government in the homeland. I am a state person, and I cannot begin to victimize people that I know that they are Biafrans with their political opinion. So at this point, not everybody will support me. And so those people that are talking these things and doing this on social media, I see them as people that are misguided, that doesn't know their direction and their left and right. And I know that one day they are going to realize their mistakes. But one thing is that because this is not yet a recognized independent state, so we have our policy, how we are going to deal with them as a government, right? So, and that will become one of the law of the Biafra government to deal with the people who fought against the freedom. But that is not to victimize them as a person because they attacked me. No. But to punish them because they fought against their own freedom. So I want everybody to differentiate this. It is not personal issue. It is not personal, and I'm not going to take anything personal. I am here as a state man. I'm not here to protect organization or a cult like they have done in IPOB. No, I'm here to protect a government and for the interests of the people of Biafra. So those who are doing this thing, what they are doing today, they are not going to pay the price because they attacked Simon Ekpa. They are going to pay the price because they fought against their own freedom. And we are going to have a policy and a law that will deal with them, not me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Prime Minister. Citizen Dama, are you good with that? Do you have another question?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions, but
I want Citizen Dama to ask 3 questions more.
Yes, sir. Citizen Dama, go ahead, please.
okay. The Prime Minister, you also talked. There was a time we talked about the Israeli citizens who came to do a documentary in Biafra land, who were later detained for 20 days by DSS. And in one of your spaces, you said something about finding a way to reach out to them. Have you been able to get across to those guys to work with them on what is going on, especially to get them to attend the convention coming in December? Do you have any plans for that kind of arrangement?
I have no plans to get to them, and I don't want to get to them. They are already aware of Biafra plight. They went and they saw themselves. So I believe that as a human being, if they have been following Biafra and they are real, they should have been able to know what is happening in Biafra struggle and reach out to us. I don't go fishing out to them or to people like that to support Biafra. We have a lot of people supporting us already. So I will not go into trying to convince them because I know the people that they may be listening to are those who are not genuinely in the Biafra struggle, like the people that they are associated with the IPOB Nigeria. And I believe that if they're actually still interested in Biafra, they should be following what is going on at this point, and they should be able to know who is doing it right and who is doing it wrong. So I did not have any plan of reaching out to them, but that does not mean that my door is closed tomorrow. No, I'm focused on more different, completely different thing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Okay.
Prime Minister. Citizen Dama, you have another question? Please go ahead.
Yes, my last contribution will come in form of a compliment. The Prime Minister of BRGE, I think you scored a hat trick on the incident of the DG of World Bank, Madam Okonjo-Iweala, who tried to debunk the photoshopped post. So I want to applaud you for the hat trick you scored when she made that rebuttal. And I just want to applaud you what you're doing, and I want to let you know that there are a lot of the people behind what you're doing who might appear as though they are working against you, but in real spirit, they are behind you. There is a legion behind you. Keep doing what you're doing and keep scoring the hat trick. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Citizen Dama. Thank you very much for those salient questions. Very spot on. Thank you so very much. You are welcome to always come around and give us such you know, questions that are very engaging. Please, I'm going to give you the microphone now, Helen. Please let us engage with the Prime Minister. He's ready to answer very difficult questions now. Helen, please grab the mic.
Thank you very much, our honorable ministers, Biafrans here present. I honor every one of you. Our Prime Minister, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for what you are doing, for accepting to save us at this point in time in that terrorist state called Nigeria. My question, you have a kind of touched it, but I will still have to come up with it. And it's about this terrorist taking over one of the biggest training military barracks in the north. And I'm seeing it as Afghanistan playing out before our very eyes, and everywhere is still calm and quiet. So my worry now is, if these people succeeded, how prepared are we to protect the 40 states of Biafra land and our borders? Thank you very much, sir.
We are prepared to protect our land, and we are prepared for any eventuality.
Thank you very much. Because given to the exposition of every prominent people in the terrorist state of Nigeria, like that Kule of a man, he told us how these people are willing to take over Nigeria and Islamize everybody. That everybody is aware of what is going on. Up till now, we did not hear of that man. If he has been killed just like that other man from Benue State, we don't know about that. And yet, the youth of Nigeria are silent. All they do is to come out and be fighting the only person, which is you, that is fighting to protect us from this doom that is about to befall us. And if I may ask, why is the whole world so quiet about this terror that is going on in Nigeria? Have they all given their consent for Nigeria to be Islamized?
Are we not human beings? Why would you be waiting for the world to fight for you? That's what we're doing. Have you not heard how they were fighting and claiming someone Ekpa hand will soon touch you, hand will soon touch you. Have hand touched me? Am I not here? So I'm here now. So that's what the world is doing. The world has given us the opportunity and the platform to fight for our freedom and save our people. That's what the world have done. They have to do something that will support you.
Thank you very much, sir. May the good God continue to protect you, empower and strengthen you for this Biafra to be restored. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, well, I didn't know I've not unmuted myself. Please, I was saying before, I didn't know I wasn't unmuted. If you have not raised your hand, it means you are not ready to ask any question. Please raise your hand for you to be called upon. I have Amara Obilo. Please unmute yourself and ask your question. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Raphael. I appreciate everyone on the space, and thank you guys for being so organized. And for the Prime Minister, greetings to you and to every Biafran here present. My name is Amara Obilo. I'm from Imo State, and this is my first time of giving a mic here on your space. And I'm going to ask a couple of questions. Permit me to call to mind our fallen heroes, my respect to those who lost their lives during the war. And I'm glad we are recognizing who we are, and it's an opportunity to embrace our destiny. And our destiny is to restore our freedom and to know where we belong. I was lost in the wilderness until I found a voice called Mazin Namdekan. Preceding that is your eminent voice. I appreciate you, and we will continue in all effort to ensure that the truth is told and the right things are done, because we know who we are fighting. We're fighting people who are heartless, who do not consider whatever it is that is humanity, which is what we stand as Igbos and Biafrans. They will only manipulate and do things that are awful. People that are sitting on the fence, gather close, come together. I think it's high time we listen. And if you don't gather now, for those of us sitting on the fence, the train might leave you behind. And you coming to impose yourself on people will no longer be tolerated. And this goes to my PM. The first question is going on rounds on social media. The questions around sit at home is burning, and this has raised a lot of people around hosting spaces and saying all sorts of things, and ranging from, oh, Simon Ekpa has been killing our people. Oh, Simon Ekpa has destroyed the economy of Southeast. Oh, Simon Ekpa has not invested in that land. Oh, Simon Ekpa is not saving the lives of people through implementing or contributing to the infrastructural development of the Southeast and other regions, so people who are of ethnic stock, the Igbo, so to speak. And then my question to you as regards that is, using the media, what is the plan to ensure that we continue to put out there the authenticity of what is happening in the Southeast, so people like them going about hosting spaces will be giving this evidence, and so they will shut up? Because I'm beginning to get really irritated by what they do, and it's not my fault. This is who we are. Igbos don't like it when it's not truthful.
Thank you very much. The way is to continue to set up space and debunk them if you have the time. But if you don't have the time, my own is that, one thing is that left for me, we don't have time for those people. But if you have the time, you set up a space, debunk them. The media team will always be there, especially myself. If I come across any space that is debunking them, I will always share and try to encourage whoever that is hosting the space. But one thing you have to know is that these are the things that you are going to face in a struggle like this. The question you should be asking them, where were Southeast before Simon Ekpa came on board? That is the question. What was going on in the Southeast before Simon Ekpa came on board? Always ask them that question. And of course, because they are stupid, they will not even address that question if you ask them. They will start blabbing. But always continue to hammer and make sure they address that question first. Ask them, what was Southeast like before Simon Ekpa? And just like now I'm asking you this question now, you can think about it yourself. What was Southeast like before 2019? Is there any federal project that the Biafra struggle has stopped? I'm asking you.
None, sir. The second Niger Bridge was mounted and it's completed.
Is there any road federal road project or any railway project that Biafra Liberation Army has bombed the railway project?
Not at all.
So what is the problem? What was Southeast? What was the federal government doing in Southeast before Biafra, before Simon Ekpa came on board? Because now it's not about Biafra, it's about Simon Ekpa. That economy of the Southeast that they tell you Simon Ekpa is destroying economy. What was the economy of the Southeast? The effect of the economy, so-called economy of the Southeast before 2019, before Simon Ekpa came and joined the Biafra struggle. What was the effect of the Nigeria economy in the Southeast, or the effect on Biafra people, on Ndigbo in the Southeast? So I'm not asking you, but I'm just telling you what to ask them. Tell them to mention one tangible thing, just one, not two, because two will be too much. Tell them to mention one tangible thing that economy Simon Ekpa is destroying has done. One tangible thing, one tangible impact it has done to a common Biafran or a common Igbo person, because they don't want to address Biafra. They don't want to use Biafra. They say Igbo. This is how to know them. They will just tell you Igbo person, Ali Igbo. So just ask them, before 2019, this economy that Simon Ekpa is destroying, what impact has this economy done to an average Igbo person? Let them tell you the impact and how that impact has been destroyed today.
Okay, PM, thank you very much for that. Just two leading questions. I appreciate you. I want every one of us here. PM is here.
Sorry, because I'm not finished. Let me round up. Because you can tell them the effect of Simon Ekpa. Because they cannot tell you the effect of the economy before Simon Ekpa came in. So now I want to tell you now what to tell them, the effect of Simon Ekpa. Before Simon Ekpa came on board, Fulani was cutting off a head of Biafrans in Enugu, in Ebonyi, in Anambra, and even in Imo State. Before Simon Ekpa came on board, Omahi was a governor and he was crying on national television. I hope you watched the video, right?
Yes, I did.
Upon all the agreement we went with them, they still went and they killed these people, and now they have all run away. We came here, we did not meet them again. That is not happening again. That is the positive effect of Simon Ekpa. Tell them, before Simon Ekpa came in, the Nigeria terrorist state was shooting Biafra agitators carrying flag, including when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. Even the time he was in the DSS, they were shooting live bullets on protesters in Aba when the IPOB Nigeria organized protest. I was the one who still revenged the killing of those people. So because of Simon Ekpa, they are no longer killing people like that in Biafra land. And even the latest one in Enugu, they killed Igbo Ja. For the very first time, they swing into action. A policeman was arrested. They were sharing the video, the picture of him being tried, being carried to the court. All those things are on social. It has never happened before. Tell them that is the effect of Simon Ekpa. Tell them also that Simon Ekpa have demand under this government where Simon Ekpa is leading. Simon Ekpa have closed the entire nonsense judiciary of Nigeria federal government in the Southeast in Biafra land, because the only thing they have done is to bring anarchy, injustice, criminality, killing, and insecurity. And we are shutting them down. And we just started. That is the effect of Simon Ekpa. Because we want to end the impunity of kidnapping people from the Southeast, taking them to northern Nigeria, lock them up for 5 years without trial. If somebody commits a crime in the Southeast, try him in the Southeast, at least until Biafra is recognized as an independent state. That is our demand. This impunity have happened for as long as you know something. It has been, somebody will be arrested and taken to Abuja. Is Abuja the jurisdiction where the person committed the crime?
No.
Why do you have a court in Biafra land then? If somebody can commit crime in the Southeast, where you have appeal court, where you have federal high court, where you have all the court, But Southeast is not enough. It's not a good place to try the person. You transfer the person to a different jurisdiction where the person did not commit the crime. What was the intention? Or what is the intention of transferring that person to the north? Nothing, not other than to kill and make sure that justice is denied. So Simon Ekpa want to end it. That is the thing Simon Ekpa is doing. So tell them what I'm doing, positive things I'm doing, and let them tell you the positive things that economy has done to them before Simon Ekpa come in. Thank you.
Yeah, my PM, I appreciate you. Just two leading questions, and these are critical questions. I actually itemized them. So the second one will be 2nd December and identification. So, how many states and countries can these IDs be used, and how potent are they? And before you answer, sir, I want this to go out to all Biafrans. Ihe mmadụ kpọrọ ihe ka ọ ga-awụ. Meaning, if you call something, it becomes valid. And to everyone here, what you've not recognized is the power behind what we are doing. And what we are doing is creating an identity for Biafrans. And if you don't understand that, I think you're on the losing side. So to you, PM, 2nd December identity. How many states can this identity be used, and what's the security behind this identity? So the country where Biafra is found, how they are good at forging certificates. How do we identify what is authentic? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. And like you said, it is creating identity for Biafra people. So at this point, on the December 2nd, or I don't know whether this is going to be launched on December 2nd or before December 2nd or after December 2nd, maybe on the 3rd, because 3rd is the last day of the convention. This ID card will be valid in all the countries where Biafra has a liaison office. It is the responsibility of the government to notify these countries of our ID card. They can decide to, of course, when somebody, especially those who are seeking for international protection, for example, if you have this ID card, you can present it as a means of identification as a Biafran. So it left for the country to investigate the authenticity of this ID card, the kind of security features it has. And that will be put into test. It is the quality of the ID card that will determine how the country will respect the Biafra government. And that's why we are going for the best. So if you see an ID card, you come to Finland, for example, and present your ID card as an asylum seeker to the immigration office, and just an asylum seeker, you are presenting an e-ID card with 8 pages of security features, European standard. Immigration will, first of all, shock now. That will give build the strong integrity for the government of Biafra. And that's what we're looking for. To gain the trust of countries, that trust that Nigeria never had, that trust that nobody trusts Nigeria. That's what we are correct. So you see, when we are doing this, we are already correcting that mistake. That the reason why we are fighting for this from the beginning, from the foundation of this country of Biafra, United States of Biafra, we're already correcting the mistake from the foundation. So no immigration officer, no police will take the ID card of Biafra and look at the security features in it, and it will not give us a thumb up because you can't forge it. And our passport, according to what we are doing today, will also give us access to some kind of security. And I will not say it here because it is not something that I need to make public, but it is going to give us access to some kind of security features that only a recognized country has. That is how far we have gone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
My final question will be on businesses and our currency. Like you mentioned, Ejimba will be the currency for Biafrans, and up until now, I was in a space where someone wanted to denigrate our cryptocurrency, saying it was actually not an authentic one. So, what are the plans to go to the grassroots where you have people in Aba, area market in Anambra, where you have
You see, that is the lack of
big businesses,
that is
so that they can adopt our
that
currency?
is the lack of information from your side, because already people in Aba, they are using the currency, the Biafra coin to do transaction. So if you have been following, you will be seeing where we posted that somebody used the currency to purchase this. Somebody
to buy many things. Yes, they even buy chicken, they buy food, they buy oil.
So which means you are not following. That is the problem. Some of you are not following. You just come to ask questions. You want to know this, but you are not following. You are laughing.
My PM, I'm not laughing. I'm just looking at the message someone sent me. It's
Okay.
like my head is not correct.
Okay, you see. So
that
is the point. So if you are really deep-rooted into this struggle, that you are concerned about this struggle, you should be following everything we are doing. Look at the kind of question you're asking. When people are in the Biafra land, are already using the Biafra coin to do buying and selling. Oh my God! So you don't know that.
I appreciate you, sir.
You see, so you don't know.
I'm just,
You should be following.
I know.
Hold on, you need to confirm whether you know or you don't know. That's why we're asking
I know.
you.
I actually know. I know about the cryptocurrency.
So
Then you should be in the position of telling them now.
Yes, you should be educating people, not coming here to ask questions.
Invested about £100 in it, and that's why I'm asking, because the currency is just lying there and it doesn't actually appreciate it. So I'm just thinking, if I ask this question, I'll be pointed to probably how it appreciates in value, and if it's listed in the stock.
It appreciates in value if you stake it. You need to stake it first. You don't just put the money. You don't just put your £100 there and you don't stake. You need to stake. You know what is staking, right? I'm not a cryptocurrency guru, but you should know what is staking if you know what is cryptocurrency. Sonny, am I right?
Yes.
So,
Yes, PM.
So educate him more on staking.
Sonny, are you free? Are you free to educate him a little bit on staking?
He have £100 there. He has not appreciated. You need to stake the £100 for it to appreciate, right?
Maybe he just bought the coin and left it there without staking.
You need to
so
stake it.
How do you expect to have derivatives coming out from what you stake or what you keep there? So first you stake. As you stake now, you stand a chance of gaining. And you should also read everything that is there on the website before you start staking, so that you know what you stand to gain. So that you know what you stand to gain on daily basis. My minister,
can I ask one final question, sir? One
Minister
final, and I won't
Ojare,
ask any question
please.
again.
One final question. I don't know whether your question. Now, let me also address here. I don't know whether your question is needed again. There are many people here that want to ask questions.
Final one.
No. This is your last question. Disqualify you to ask question again. Now, let me use this opportunity to address you on another issue that you didn't even ask. Now, in addition to this Biafra coin, the Biafra government is launching the Biafra Bank, online licensed, internationally recognized banking system, which will give you access to debit card and all that. So we're expecting that even before we start pushing away Naira from Biafra land, Biafra people will start using the POS and the debit card to be doing buying and selling with Biafra Ejema. That is the next project we have online. Now I'll give you the opportunity to ask your question. Your last one.
Thank you, my PM. I appreciate you. Honestly, I think, sir, I think a lot of people need to hold you in high esteem and reverence, because it's not easy to have you give us your time. So my final question is in identity crisis and our history. We have a lot of people on the other side of the border. I've been following this, so sir, please don't crucify me. And recently, they talked about the Anyoma state, and this has sprung up a lot of species across X street, and they talk about these people not being Igbos and not being Biafra as being in front burner. Please, can we
Please,
have a
please,
clarification on this?
please, your question here is not making any sense. You are just creating confusion, jumping from here and there. If you have any issue, go and settle it with a normal state department or the administrators or the group. We have a normal state, and if you are from there, you should go and belong to the group. You don't come here and start creating confusion where there is no confusion. Thank you. Please, somebody else, you can ask question.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Mazi Onyeka, please unmute yourself.
Namaste, Prime Minister G. Namaste. Greeting from New Delhi, India, from your city.
From my village.
I just
Oyeka,
yes,
you're my village. You carry Arushi put for your profile picture.
to tell you that I'm confirmed.
You put Arushi in my village in New Delhi, your profile picture.
Hindustan.
Okay. Is this one Karashina?
This one is Krishna.
Okay, this one is Krishna. Okay, Krishna there for my you get one Krishna shrine way there for my house then and for the back of my house then and my neighbor there.
Exactly. I just made the research and found out that you are from the #1 India family, Gandhi family.
Yes.
I just made research.
Extended the
Gandhi family.
lineage of Gandhi now. They don't know now.
Exactly.
You don't see my head.
That is where you're from. They
should go back to my picture and look my head again.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. Thank you. I just want to energize.
Let me help them. I will help them to bring Candy's picture and put on the highlights. So
Please put it. Let them go and compare. Let them go and compare with my childhood picture where I carried the offer from my neck. They will understand. Even that offer self na India offer.
Exactly. I just want to thank you for what you are doing, sir. Thank you. I have no question. There's nothing. I'm following everything, and I'm very, very conversant to what you are doing. I can be asking questions when I know that you are doing everything great. You are doing it right. I just want to greet you and the cabinet members and all the ministers. I say more greets to your elbows. Thank you so much. My name is Oyeka Chukwu, aka Enko the number. Namaste G.
Oyeka, can you tell us good evening in India in our language?
That's something you. Namaste.
Digrigari.
Apke seho. How are you?
Apke seho digrigari.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Onyeka. Thank you so very much. We'll move. All right, who else we have here? Agujiegbe, please unmute yourself. Agujiegbe, are you there?
I'm here. Wait.
Okay,
Please.
Agujiegbe.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Please, I have a question for our PM. PM, I'm greeting from my location. My question. Wait. Please, can somebody answer? Then let me.
All right.
Ask
I
my
notice.
question
I
a bit
notice you're
because
not
of
ready. All
the
right, no problem. Mute your mic first. Then who else is there available? Simon, are you there? Simon Rome Dogen. Simon, please grab the mic, Simon. Simon, you're muted. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much for giving me the mic, Pastor Vavan. And good evening to everyone. Quickly, I want to save our time and ask a question. I don't know if the question have been asked or answered in a space that I didn't join. I'd like to know if the criteria for attending the upcoming Finland Convention for Biafra, the Declaration of the Restoration of the Independent State of Biafra. So I want to know the criteria and the requirements. If your application is submitted but not yet approved, can you book a flight for that, for this our convention that is upcoming, or you must wait for everything to be approved before you can book a flight for it? I just want to know, please.
Is there one? Why is it not approved?
Yeah, it's personally when I submitted mine, it's showing paid as status, and then submitted, and then the first option is waiting for approval. That is what I get on my end.
If you are part of us, go ahead and book your flight. If there is any issue, we will resolve it individually. And
Okay, thank you very much. It's what I want to know. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, Simon is one of us. Yes, a very regular gang lord on the, on the Twitter space. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Simon, for that question. We move. Hero, you can grab the mic now.
there is somebody that says a green, white, green person here. So where is it?
All right. Where are you? Green, white, green. Hey, hello, Bueno. Maybe it's not in the room yet. Is it on the? You can see that the PM is desperately looking for those of you, you know, one Nigeria needs. So
I've invited Agege.
okay.
Agege not bread. You can see the kind of name they are answering to fight for Biafra. And I put Mazinan the Kano's picture, green, white, green. Agege not bread. I invited you to come and speak. Come and ask that question. That thing that they are, that Ekperima. Simon Ekpa is Ekperima. This, I want you to come and ask me question why, you know, to validate your Ekperima calling and joining these people to attack me on social media. Come here and ask question. I'll give you a platform. Agege not bread. Even though your name does not, you know, say anything, but I will give you, for the fact that you have green, white, green, let me give you opportunity to come and ask me a question. Maybe
Yeah.
today you'll be delivered.
Yes, please.
Did he accept?
No, he has not accepted. He has not accepted. Most of them, they know the truth. They just they are not confident enough to even confront the person they have been calling different names. All of you will gang up.
Most of them are 14 years old now. They don't know anything. They are just 14 years old, hiding behind keyboard. They will share. They belong to one group, you know, one platform. They will share the tweet. They will share message and in the group, and they will copy and paste. They'll just copy it and go to the Simon Ekpa. This and that. I'm blocking them now, and they are complaining why I'm blocking them. Go ahead.
All right. While we wait for the aggregate to come, let's Agujebo, your hand is up now. That means you're ready and you're good to go. Please unmute yourself, Agujebo.
Yeah, thank you, our PM. Thank you, all our government officials that have been working assiduously to make sure our people and our land are being free from evil bondage. Please, my Prime Minister, my question goes like this. Although I shouldn't call this question, but it's just a contribution so that since we are having a government, I believe if that information comes from our government, the entire world, according to the statistics, you have about 220 something million viewers. So that information will be able to reach them as well, for them to know what we are passing through.
I didn't say it when they will say I Photoshop the view. The enemy is the one who published the number of the viewers. So
Yeah,
it didn't come from
so that
me.
yeah, so anything that comes from our government, we know the population, the amount of people that are viewing it, so it will be more authentic. As it stands today, many of us knew how our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was being kidnapped, and he traveled as a British citizen. He traveled to Kenya with British passport. Up to today, British government have not made any public announcement in respect of that. That is one. Number two, Britain created Nigeria. They said Nigeria is a secular state, but their former Prime Minister, David Cameron, came out in public in the national television to announce to the whole world that Nigeria is a member of an Islamic, let me put it, organization, but I know whom they are. So I believe our government should come out and let the entire world know that Britain is the architect of whatever we are facing and whatever that is going on in Nigeria, because during any political election, they said election, all the political presidential aspirants, all of them will come to Chatham House. So, but when there are an important issue going on in that evil contraction, none of them will come out to say to announce to the public why this should
Please
be.
ask
Like
something reasonable. This is a misplaced priority. We are not interested in whether British is calling us a Islamic state. We are not part of Islamic state. That's why we are fighting for Biafra. So we are not going to hold British responsible to come and explain why we are Biafra. If Nigeria, people leading Nigeria and ruling Nigeria are, are adopted Islamic state, is their business. So we are not here to begin to fight who is validating Islamic State and who is not validating Islamic State. We are here to fight for our freedom, and let us not dwell in issue that doesn't add anything to what we are doing. Thank you.
okay, you're welcome. Thank you for all your efforts. Biafrans are solidly behind you. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, before the next speaker picks the mic, Honorable Ugo, if you can hear me, please put the ID card model that the Prime Minister unveiled on the screen so that as we are speaking, it will be circulating. Thank you. Minister Jare, over to you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, my able Minister, Honorable Sonny. Thank you. We have Rage and Fury. Rage and Fury, please have the mic. After you, please be ready, Chooks, then Tech Guy. Rage and Fury, please. Rage and Fury, you couldn't unmute? All right, we cannot wait so long for him. Chooks, please unmute yourself.
Thank you, Raf.
Go ahead.
Pastor Van Van Van.
Chooks, please, as you pick the mic, try to look at this Mohammed and this photo, whether it's not the same with the Prime Minister. That is the early age of it. So everyone that picks the mic, remember to comment on Mohammed Kandi's photo and the Prime Minister and tell us if they are not looking alike at their young age. Thank you.
Nice one.
Sorry, not give person. Anyway, His Excellency, our Prime Minister, Ogadagidi, the man they could not arrest. I just picked the mic to appreciate you. I, as a clergyman in Anglican Church, I'm very grateful. One good thing that has been gladdening my heart for 1 month now is that some persons that have been showing stiff neck are the one now calling my attention to give them direction how to vote in our referendum. I'm very grateful. Many, we are no more afraid. Many are already saying, let it come now. Thank you, my Prime Minister, and you are special cabinet. We are praying for you people, and God will perfect His work. Because without our freedom, there is no profession that works in this contraction slave camp of British called Nigeria. Our freedom is sacrosanct. We are very grateful. Thank you, sir. Bravo, 2nd December 2024. They are all in high blood pressure because certainly what happens to Pharaoh is already happening to them. Thank you, sir. Any day I don't hear your voice, in fact, my children, they will say, I don't like these people that are talking in this Twitter space because there is a speaker in my toilet, in my sitting room, in my room. I connect space. It will be My children will be hearing it. They caught my attention the day before yesterday. They're the one that woke me up. People that are talking trash against this Sindobisi Yoruba man that claimed Ndobisi name. Talking trash. So these people are talking nonsense, so that's what my first son told me.
Okay,
That
ask question. Ask Prime Minister. Prime Minister
so
wants to answer
I'm here to
questions.
appreciate. I'm here to appreciate. Thank you, my Prime Minister. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Please, if you're raising your hand, let it be that you want to ask questions. Prime Minister wants us to ask him questions, please. Yeah, let me hope that tech guy have a good question. Tech guy, man, please unmute yourself. Tech guy,
So much. Yeah, thank you so much, Pastor both of them. Can you hear me?
go ahead. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, my Prime Minister, the Minister of Information, and Biafrans. I greet each and every one of you. My Prime Minister, it's my honor to extend this gratitude to you, the family of the deceased musician. I have a message for you. One of the brother got to me this evening, and you know, even though they are still mourning their brother, but because of the demonstration of your level of your leadership, they believed that someone actually care for the family. They believe that they have a leader who can speak on behalf of the murderers, state of Nigeria, who can speak on behalf of the poor people who cannot speak for themselves. They also acknowledge that the governor only came to make speech and drop a comment on the Twitter, and they know that the governor is not going to do anything. It is only you that can provide uh, justice that they needed for their brother. So we spoke to a length, and they said I should extend this gratitude to you, and they also wish to thank you for your kind support and the declaration of the sit at home on Tuesday, which went successful for the honor of their deceased brother. So they say I should make sure I put this thing to your notice that they are, you know, they they really appreciate your leadership. So, and I told the guy that I am not actually feeling very, very strong. I told the guy that I will definitely come to space to make sure that I extend this very particular gratitude. It's emotional, something to me, and I feel like our Prime Minister have demonstrated to the world that we Biafrans, we don't leave everybody behind, irrespective of your status. So that's why I am here. I don't have any question. I just want to thank you so much for your kindness, your status of leadership, and what you demonstrated for our brother Iboja. Thank you so much, my PM. May Chukwu Kabiama grant us, all of us, you know, our dream country, which is Biafra. I also want to use this opportunity to plead to Biafrans that we need to support this movement at all cost, because this is only hope. We don't have any hope. So I also want to thank you, my Prime Minister, and also to let Biafrans know that there is a criminal who has been running, a DOS criminal. I've been tracking this guy for a while now, and since our Prime Minister uh, is kind of having mercy on them, we are going to take it upon themselves. The guy has been tracked somewhere in Europe, and after our convention, I'm going to follow the matter up. They said the guy is in prison now, and I want to go to the prison to make sure actually if he is in prison, because this guy is a tormentor of Biafran government, Republic in exile. But as you can see, he's not coming up again on space. I just heard a rumor that he's in prison. Our Prime Minister, please, these people should never, ever go unpunished. these people that are molesting our name, trying to deteriorate the name of the government of Biafra, disrespect the Prime Minister of Biafra online, these people will never ever go unpunished. And if they dare go unpunished, we will take it on ourselves and make sure they pay dearly for it. I am bookmarking all of them, gathering their data, and I am going to, even if it's the last thing I will do for Biafra, they will be brought to justice. Thank you so much, my Prime Minister, and I hit my mic here.
Thank you very much, and my condolences again to the family, and tell them that our prayers are with them. And I like the way you ended your speech. That will make sure that justice will take its course, and of course, Biafra will be that kind of model, to uphold the rule of law in accordance with international standards. So, but I want you to tell this family that I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet with the killers of Igboja. Like I said, what they did is because once it is a name, like it has to do with Okechukwu or Igbo, they will start publishing the image and the picture and the name of the person. That doesn't change anything. Anybody, no matter who you are, that wear Nigeria terrorist police uniform and army uniform in our land, you remain a terrorist. Even if your name is Okechukwu, we don't care. So long as you have that uniform on, you are a terrorist. So the family, our prayers are with them, and our condolences. We send our condolences again to them. Tell them that they should remain strong. We are fighting to have a nation where nobody can be killed like that. And for the killing of this man, I don't know who he is. I have never communicated with him, and I don't need to communicate with him. But because he's a Biafran with the Ogene music, I know he's even if he doesn't believe in Biafra, it doesn't matter. So, and this should be a lesson to other people who are thinking that Nigeria, they are enjoying in Nigeria, or that have something in Nigeria, and they can be killed anytime by anyone, and nothing will happen. So it should be a lesson to every other person who are out there. So tell the family that I am promising them that the game has not ended. The death of the people, the organization, the criminal entity, the terrorist entity that killed our brother, will have a long way, and they have murdered sleep in Enugu. That's my promise. When I make my comment, it takes time. It may not start happening immediately, but believe me, I don't forget. So those who killed him will have a long way to go. Thank you. My condolences to them.
Thank you, Able PM. Thank you, sir. Biafrans will forever be grateful to you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, we still have hands up, and engaging questions is what.
Ralph, I'm going to take one. I'm going to take the last two questions and the last two hand Kamara, Karma or something, and then Rage, and is it Rage and
Well,
Fury? So these two hands are up, Rage and Fury and Karma.
and it's
So,
me again. It's also up. It's me again, the one that normally asks you questions.
okay, three. I can take three of them, and then we call it a day.
Okay, sir. All right, let's take it one after the other. We first of all take you. Karma is real. Then you go. Rage and Fury will go, and then it's me again. In that order, please. Let's do it.
Thank you so much, His Excellency PM Simon Ekpa Njoko. Thank you, the only man that the whole world is still trying to find where he's coming from, even though his identity.
Come on, it seems you're too far from your device. Come closer.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Is it better
Minister
now?
Jare, can you hear him loud?
Yeah, yeah, you are right, Mazi Sani.
Okay.
Yeah, come closer, come on. Let your voice be more audible.
Okay, can you hear me now? Is it closer now?
It's better now. Go ahead. Mazi
Okay.
Sani, please mute.
Okay, the only man that everybody is, the Nigeria are looking for, even though his identity is everywhere on the internet, and they are still looking for it. Nke abụọ gbara Igbogharị. Thank you so much for the things you are doing, and I appreciate you for giving some of us the opportunity to walk, around you and be able to learn how to navigate both during the day and during the night. Thank you so much. My question goes to our app. My question, will you be able to give us an opportunity to use this app before launching it so that we can use the features, compare it with, Facebook, YouTube, and other platform, just to worry on the Nigeria akpere, because we want to draw more people into our own platform before it will be officially launched. We want to take it to the next level through adverts, through different ways, showing different features of that app. We don't want it to come out without us making sure that all of them will be looking forward to, subscribe to our own platform, because we want to be in charge. Thank you, sir.
Well, actually, can you mute yourself, please? All right, the app is already being tested by selected individuals at this point. So if you look, you see I posted a chat, and I posted like to post video where you can post video and all that. So at this point, the app has the feature that it needed to have from the beginning. Like you can go live after you met certain requirements, posting certain videos, number of videos and views. You can go live. You can post videos, small videos, and then you can make calls. You can create a group chat and all that. So we are testing it, and we're at the same time waiting for approval in different store, like the Apple Store, the Play Store, and all that. So everything has been done, and of course, the app is subject to update. For example, where you can update what is in your mind is not yet in the app, like where you can post message and update, for example, is not. So at this point, the app is only videos, like live stream videos, and messages and group messages and all that. So, and then the next update will have this kind of or like they have in different social media, what is in your mind and all that. So we want to, this app that have everything in one app. So the video calls, the voice calls, the messages, the group chat, the live streaming, the video upload and all that. So it's being tested. We are testing it now. And the testing is not something that we have to post to everybody, because we don't know who is who. So we are testing it internally. And then after that, don't worry, in the next few days, I believe it will be you can go and download it. It will be unveiled in the next few days, I believe.
Thank you, my PM, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Kama, it's real. Your mic is noisy. I think that one question would do. All. Do you have another question that is more engaging? All right, that will do. All right, let's go on with the other. Rage is fury. Rage and fury. Rage and fury. Be like say you no get network. Somebody else go take your post. Oh, it's me again.
Yeah, good evening, PM from here. Um, Today I just discovered that you have Indian origin. Yes, today I discovered. So upon our research, we try to see, because we've been trying to know what kind of freedom are you pursuing. We have gone to so many people to see who you are copying, who are you using as a model or prototype. Today we discovered that you have Indian origin. We went straight to Gandhi, like we suspected. Gandhi never fought from you. Like you, your template is different. Your mood of operandi is different. How do you intend to write your autobiography? This is not a question. My number one question is this. And during the Biafran War, we read about so many fronts that Biafran fought, but all of them were specifically the Igbo speaking, where you can call the Igbo speaking state now. That Biafran War, we never read about what happened at Bakassi. There was no holistic approach there except for the seeding, unlawful seeding, because some of us, we argue that as a then Biafran is a sovereignty, you cannot cede what you don't have to someone else. So, but today, you are fighting on so many fronts. You are fighting at Bakassi. So many fronts. How many? The question is this: how many fronts are you still willing to open to actualize and get this very Biafra that you're fighting for? The tenacity
As
is
many,
too much, but
as
the
many,
Biafrans want to
as
know.
many, as many as possible. And you know why we are going to succeed? Do you know why?
Go ahead, sir.
We are going to succeed because we are not in conventional warfare, and we will never go into conventional warfare. So we'll open as many fronts as possible using this asymmetric and the guerrilla warfare. And of course, everything combined will give you the triathlon warfare, which is fight until the enemy is gone. That's where we are. And as this is going on, listen, this is going on, the diplomatic tussle for Biafra recognition will be taking the center stage globally. Nigeria can never survive.
Wow. It's me again.
And let me break it down a little bit. It is our legitimacy. We have the right at this point, with the impunity of Nigeria, to defend ourselves at all costs, using every mechanism available to us. In other words, every measure, all measure necessary. You can imagine where we have started evicting courts, appeal court of the Nigeria terrorist state. They are corrupt courts that have brought anarchy, killings, injustice, insecurity. We are evicting them. So, and I read where somebody said, oh, you are evicting court. Very soon, they will be taking people to northern Nigeria to try. Yes, they have to take them to northern Nigeria to try. And you know what the implication of that? That is what we want them to do. Let them take people from the Biafra land to northern Nigeria to try them, because they cannot have control over Biafra land. That is outright reason for Biafra freedom. It means they have lost it. If they don't know what we are doing, what we are doing is to delegitimize Nigeria. They will never have one single control over anything in Biafra land. So now we are in the judiciary. We will go to the next stage until nothing is working again, and the international community will be forced to understand that Biafra government is in charge. And that is the only way to restore peace and stability. Not just to our own region, beyond our region to the Sahel. Nobody can, it is an offer that nobody can reject. Thank you. The roadmap will be more clearer after December 2nd.
PM, it's me again
My
speaking now.
PM, okay, it's me again. All right.
Yes, something is disturbing the community around you, around Africa, especially your approach. Given all you are doing, there has been very, very less solicitation for funds from you, especially. Apart from this weekend fundraising that we do, sometimes you skip them. Given the commitment, the logistic, the leaders, the kinetics, we are saying, in fact, that was why the rumor of $500,000 went viral, because this man is doing a lot. Where is this money coming from? Is this donation that we are hearing? This is a very big concern to so many of us. But don't answer if you don't will. But it's a call for.
No, because I will answer because we have read where Nigeria government say he's being sponsored by the European Union, is an agent of America. Now you can imagine where the IPOB criminals are saying he's a Nigeria agent, why Nigeria state is saying he's being sponsored by America, he's an American agent, he's a CIA agent, he wants to destabilize Nigeria, they are using him. So everybody is accusing each other of so anyway, the point is that every penny is going because we have a template and we have a target and we know what we are doing. I've told people that if I have 1/4 of the money IPOB raised, I mean 1/4 of the money IPOB raised, believe me, by now, no governor will be in the East under Nigeria. I swear to God. If I have 1/4 of the money IPOB raised, by now the entire Biafra land will be safe. No governor will be in the government house. But we are getting there. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that when you know what you are doing, you put the money, you invest the money into what you are doing because you know the result. You are going to know the outcome. But when you don't know what you are doing, have you seen anything for the past 13 years? Is it when they were paying $80,000 to? Do you know how much we pay to our lobbies? $10,000. It is in public domain. $10,000. Now, can you compare it to people that were paying $80,000? What were they doing? Albateke. And it was a big news. So now I said, if we have 1/4 of the money IPOB raised by now, no governor, no Nigeria, no governor will be in the Southeast under Nigeria. I swear to God. But the time is coming because we are getting there.
Our PM.
Yes.
This question wasn't intended for you to answer, but to provoke the Biafrans listening to you tonight to see that, look, even this $10,000, these people, these lobbies are coming to space, speaking to Biafrans. If you shut them, they will respond to you, knowing that they are obliged to serve a purpose. But that beside.
And do you know what they are saying? They say, what kind of lobbies is this? I am the one controlling the account. They say, what kind of lobbyist is this? A lobbyist that is coming to respond when he is attacked. They never believe because everything I have done for the past years were all fake, complete fake.
I don't want to dwell on that, but if you are a Nigerian and you have lived in Nigeria, you can never think anything good, anything like this, transparent and cordial will ever happen, because you'll be speaking from the mindset of a black Nigerian man. But let it be. You have constantly threatened in some of your broadcasts that you will cut off oil flow from Biafran land going outside Biafran land. You have threatened this thing so many times, and lately, over 2 weeks, there have been power outage. The people of the north have been disenfranchised, no light, and the power company are saying that they don't have enough gas to generate power to them. Do you know anything about it? The question is, have you carried out your threat, or the action is yet to begin?
I am telling you that at a point, no single drop of oil will leave Biafra territory. That answers your question.
Wow. Thank you, my PM. PM, we lost
And
Rage
last,
and
last but
Fury,
not
and
the least, last
please,
but not the least,
it's me again.
the
You
last
have
but not
asked
the
so
least,
many questions.
let me ask the last one. This one is not from me. Many Biafrans have been asking, do you have preference on the area you want to protect? Because when something was happening at Idabato, you jumped in, and then these people felt the presence of a leader, government. I'm not talking about Simon Ekpa, I'm talking about the Biafran government in exile. Do you have a preference on where to protect, or the people you prioritize?
Where is Dabato?
Somewhere at Bakassi side, but something happened lately, and you carried, like the man that just greeted you on behalf of their family, that the measures you took on Iboja is second to none. The measure that this government took on Iboja is second to none. And that this fake trial and policeman they brought is nothing. Where is James Okafor of DSS killing Biafran youth? Where is Abakari and many of them? So all this rubbish they are doing, you did not listen to them. The government still went out to carry out so many threats that must be regrettable to the Nigerian country. So
There
the
is no
question is,
preference.
do you have a preference of?
There is no
Okay.
preference. And I want you to understand that when the time Abakari was happening, I was not leading any Biafra movement. And of course, there could be other ones that may have happened, that activities of the government may have somehow made me not to pay attention to. But those ones that my attention was called on, I will always respond. So I have no preference. Any Biafran anywhere in the world, we will give you the same response. We'll give you the same treatment. We'll come to help and show you love, to show you that even when Nigeria has despised you, Biafra will recognize and come for you and help you in time of distress and time of problem. So it is not, I have no preference for anyone. I don't even know who Iboja is. I have never, I don't even listen to his Okene music. I listen to this a Jaik or something like that, Wamba or something like that. But him, I think at least I've listened to him once, where they were having some kind of drinks and all that. So it was when that was either one of his first Ogene music that's on internet. So I don't actually know who he is, and it is not about whether I know him or not, but for the fact that he was killed by Nigeria terrorist state, I take it not just personally as a prime minister of Biafra, but it touches me. So there is a need for us to send a message to Nigeria state. So I'm not, having any preference for anybody. Everyone is equal in Biafra.
Thank you,
Thank
the media.
you, PM.
I will stop here.
Thank
Even
you.
if there's many,
Thank
I
you.
will stop.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's me. Thank you. It's me again. My PM, please, can we just take this last hand because Rage and Fury was
All right.
not able. We have a very tough and very intelligent brother whom I believe you must have
Bring him
known.
in. Bring
And
him
now,
in.
Marvelous
Yeah,
Arinze.
bring him in.
Marvelous Arinze, his hand is up. Marvelous Arinze, please take the mic, and you are the last for tonight.
First, I want to say maximum respect to eternal leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, and maximum regards to you, my Prime Minister, honorable members present here, and my fellow Biafrans. I greet you all. Good evening from my location. My Prime Minister, it's an honor for me speaking directly into your ears from this space. I feel blessed. Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, I want to appreciate you for eradicating the fear of declaring our true identity as Biafrans, regardless of the brutal intimidation from the Nigeria government, especially to Biafra citizens in homeland and those living in Nigeria. I also want to thank you for carrying us all along without leaving any stone unturned, and for standing strong in your quest of completely restoring the independence of Biafra. My question is this, my Prime Minister. Having known that achieving the redeclaration of Biafra is a monumental task with many potential challenges within Biafra territory in Nigeria and with governments of prominent countries of the world, could you please, sir, share what you foresee as the main obstacles in this journey and how the Biafra Republic Government in Exile plans to address them? Thank you very much, sir.
There is no other obstacle that we are going to encounter than what we have encountered and defeated. It's just as easy as that. You know, why many people don't understand what we're doing, like when I'm talking, they will be saying, like somebody was commenting, why are you saying these things? It sounds so easy. And even these criminals, IPOB Nigeria, some of them are like, how can he do this? Just within thinking of, he had done this one. Within thinking of, I had done this one. He must be a Nigeria agent. Otherwise, why are they not sabotaging him? Nobody is sabotaging because the people that are with me and the Biafra government are the true people who want freedom. Many people were shouting freedom, freedom, but they don't actually want freedom. So majority of those who are with me now in Biafra government are the ones that actually want freedom. And anytime we notice some of the people that doesn't want freedom, that they're here for something else, we don't waste time. We kill them out. Show them the exit door. They are gone. That's why I'm not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and I'm not Wazirike. I am Simon Ekpa. I can never be them and they can never be me. I can never do like them and then they can never do like me. That is why we're different. So, and I'm very, very happy to be myself. Take decisions that shock everybody. Make decisions that shock everybody. Make decisions that they claim that only Fulani can make. That's why I'm different from them. So, Biafra is here. And like I said, it does not matter. Whatever they do, Biafra will come. And from the 2nd of December, Nigeria will be shocked. Those people that are on social media now will also, you will see the image that will be coming from this convention. They will still be telling you it's a Photoshop. Oh, they are Photoshopping the video or video shopping the video. Oh, it's not real, it's not real. The video will be coming, the images will be coming, dignitaries will be announced, and they will be telling you it's a lie, it's a lie. But don't worry until after the convention, when the diplomatic talks will start for recognition of Biafra. They will still be on the social media. Nigeria will be paying them. Go and say it's a lie. Go and say it's a lie. They will be saying it's a lie, it's a lie. But we'll be waiting for them somewhere. So thank you very much, everyone, for being part of this program. I will be here again in a few days' time. But for the time being, I employ all of you to continue to be resilient in the quest for Biafra, creating awareness to our people and those who don't know what is going on, and allow the paid bandit, e-bandits to continue to rant. Only 2 weeks, they will expire and they will disappear. I am telling you the fact, 2 weeks is too much. 2 weeks is even too long. They will disappear. You will not see them again. Because our result will be coming like a shock wave. It is not, we don't do propaganda. Our own is that we are focused and we are looking, we have direction and we have what we want to get. So once we are achieving this result, the result will be sending them to abyss. So I want to thank you, every one of you, the media team. Thank you for hosting. Those that are listening up to this point, I thank you all for being part of this program. May God bless all of you. I continue to stand gidigbam with Ike Pentecost.
Ekpa.
Adande Monande Egede.
Odogwu.
Okwe Kulkana. Okwe Kulkana.
Ihe kwuru ka a na-eme. Jisi ike.
I'm greeting you in India before you go.
Yeah, you're not sharing a year, Jongona.
I'm sure now I'm here, Tony.
Yeah, you think you're chicken and
Man, she keep cooking now. No. Nigeria go here.
Let me hear that.
Good night, everyone.